This video brought to you by Coffee Brand Coffee. It's the best coffee branded coffee that's coffee that's branded coffee. It's coffee. It's really good coffee. You should check it out. Go to coffeebrandcoffee.com. Use promo code VETS. That's VETS VETS. Get 10% off. Coffee!
I have a knife in my foot, Sergeant.
Oh, yes. Of course. That's it. The knife. What is your name, soldier?
Spitty Raken.
No. Your name is Private Idiot. Do you know why?
Because I have a knife in my foot.
Happy Friday, everybody. How are we doing? Yes, it is me. It is only me. It is I am here by myself on a Friday because this is last minute. I definitely wanted to skip last night so I could watch the State of the Union, and I watched John Crowder's show where they were doing drinking game rules, and I knew I was going to get pretty fucked up playing along with those rules, watching that State of the Union. So here we are on Friday, everybody. What's up, gal in the chat? Yeah, you think you're not here because you're just worthless. But hey. No, I really wanted to come on today and talk about that horrific sorry excuse of a fucking speech from last night. A lot of main points that definitely need to get hit on. Talk about just absolute fucking joke. It was a lot of fun, at least watching on Crowder's stream. He was the most streamed show in the entire world last night. Streaming that State of the Union, and well deserved too. All the preparation was great. It kept it entertaining the entire time, because otherwise you're just gonna be falling asleep listening to that fucking daughter and old man die in front of us on TV. So let's get in here. I'm gonna say hi to a few people. Like I said, this was very last minute, so yeah, not everyone whatever. I have no problems being on here and talk to you guys. I'm gonna play a few of the clips for those of you who did not want to watch the speech last night. I know a lot of people are just sick and tired of this man. We all knew what the hell he was going to say too. I was even hanging at a bar before that, and I was listening to these two old guys predicting what Biden was going to say, and we all predicted the exact same thing. And guess what? It was exactly what we expected. Just nothing but fucking lies, nothing but passing off any blame that he wants to admit that things are wrong to what said his predecessor, which he said something like 15 times last night, meaning he was blaming Trump for everything. And yeah, we knew exactly what he was going to do, but there was a few high/low points that I'm going to play on here for you guys that I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe that he did this shit. So with that being said, let's say hi to a few people. I did pop in and say hi. TGIF, yeah, because we don't do Friday. Venom Blade popping in right away. Welcome, buddy. Over on the Rumble side, Death Dealer, what is up, my dude? Yes, it's worthless. You know the thing. Spirian, what is up, dude? Social, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Let's see. Venom Blade popping in for some crayons for Gal. GR, what is up? And fuck Joe Biden and his Dems. That's right. JB, I would rather do my own hemorrhoid surgery than watch a Biden speech. There are hemorrhoid surgeries? Good God. You just in a sea of rabbits. I like how he was 20 minutes late. Yeah, and it'd be great to rip on him and say, look, the doddering old man can't even show up to a speech on time. Apparently what it was, though, was that some Palestinian protesters blocked the way, which I don't know if that's a good excuse, because I was watching they're playing it on Crowder, and they showed the motorcade, and then it stopped right in front of Congress, right in front of the Capitol building, and I didn't see any protests though. Maybe the protest was like further up ahead, and they kept the motorcade further away for safety reason, but I never saw any fucking protests. So, but in any case, it did stop. It was stopped right there, and I was going, why the hell aren't they moving? Why are they just stopped right there? So I'm gonna go with that. Probably was accurate that there was a fucking psycho crazy pro-Palestine supporters of murderous rapists. See, and going after our guns again. That's just to be expected in any single Democrat speech. Joe and Adolf sound almost alike. The angry was incredible. The anger, I think, is what you meant. I would say that at least Hitler can give a speech. Hitler bad, by the way. If I was Crowder, I'd have a little indicator. I would say that Hitler is coherent, or at least was. But comparatively, like the real fascism, the real dictatorship that fucking Biden wants to put on display is, right on board with fucking Hitler, though. The anger was incredible from Joe, just like Adolf. You're absolutely right. What's up, Spirian? Let's get into a few of these things. I'm gonna play the beginning part of this. I'm playing right at the beginning of the speech, because this is very important. How you start the speech is basically like the setup of this is what this speech is about, and this is the State of the Union. Usually this is the State of the Union address is supposed to be something to talk about how great our country is, where we're at, all these great things that America is right now. And instead of that, right at the beginning, to set up what the speech is going to be like, this is what we got.
Good evening. If I were smart, I'd go home now.
Heck yeah, you should have, you fucking idiot. I don't know if that was actually in the speech. Here's another thing. Joe obviously did not write this speech. Morons in his fucking cabinet did. And did they think that was going to be a good joke? Which, of course, all the fucking laughing heads, these fucking lemmings over here on the left, all these people, all the women in white. I don't even remember there's some fucking thing that they're doing there to fucking show cause for women, so they all dress up in white. It's pandering is what it is. Oh yeah, we really actually like you, Joe. Oh.
Mr. Speaker, Madam Vice President, members of Congress, my fellow Americans. In January 1941, Franklin Roosevelt came to this chamber to speak to the nation.
Yep. So
he said, I address you at a moment unprecedented in the history of the Union.
And this should lead up something
Hitler
good.
was on the march. War was raging in Europe.
Okay.
President Roosevelt's purpose was to wake up Congress and alert the American people that this was no ordinary time.
Okay, where are you getting with this?
We're under assault in the world. Tonight, I come to this same chamber to address the nation. Now, it's we who face an unprecedented moment in the history of the Union. And yes, my purpose tonight is to wake up the Congress and alert the American people that this is no ordinary moment either.
I should have pre-watched this.
Not since President Lincoln in the
Realize how
Civil
much
War,
fucking bullshit he's going to go through before he gets to the point.
Assault at home as they are today. What makes our moment rare
By the way, I want to point out that he must have been loaded up on so many fucking drugs just to sound anything fucking close to coherent. I was amazed. He still is a doddering fucking dumbass for most of the speech, but I'm amazed he managed to go for over an hour.
Is a freedom and democracy are under attack both at home and overseas at the very same time. Overseas, Putin of Russia is on the march.
Here we go, Putin,
Ukraine,
Russia,
and sowing
Ukraine.
chaos throughout Europe and beyond. If anybody,
I'm gonna stop right there. That's the point I wanted to get at. I'm sorry for fucking having to go through all that fucking bullshit just to get to that point. Yes, the very beginning speech wants to talk about Russia and Ukraine. Way to go there, Joe. I mean, I can't even fucking fathom how anyone thinks it's a good idea to start the speech of the State of the Union by talking about fucking Ukraine. So our State of the Union is in Europe? I mean, again, we shouldn't be surprised by this kind of shit, but at the same time, I'm just blown away that anyone wants to try to pull this kind of garbage. This is supposed to be about our country, but instead he makes it all about wanting to send more of our money to a corrupt fucking country in Eastern Europe. Fucking. I'm just right at the bat. I'm fucking pissed off. Especially because I had to listen to that shit again. But this is such a fucking joke. What is up, Justin Scadzum? What's up, man? I don't think I've seen you in chat before. Sam Ryan, what is up, Ryan? Joe been lying since I was 17 and I'm 55 now. The guy, he spends his entire fucking life as lying. He is just nothing but fucking lies. But fucking lies. Giggity. But yeah, okay, so here's what we're going to go on next. So, like I said, this speech was written by idiot fucking cabinet members, or, I'm sure they have a speechwriter is what it is, but it is written by morons in his fucking cabinet, extreme far leftists who don't understand how to run a country, even though they actually are running the country. Joe's not running the fucking country. They're taking their marching orders likely from Obama, who's sitting in his fucking basement in a robe. And they are the ones actually running this fucking country now. And they're the ones who wrote this fucking speech. Now, that's why it sounds so fucking dumb. But at the same time, when we're pointing out what a fucking liar Joe is, not only is he a fucking liar, but he's a plagiarist. He is a serial fucking plagiarist. Been proven. There's a reason he had to drop out of one of the fucking dozen times he tried to run for president in the past because he got busted for plagiarizing. And so here's what I want to point out next is not only has he just stolen nothing but information, speeches from other people, he stole it from himself. That's right. Last year's speech is one of the worst speeches ever heard in a State of the Union address, and they just rewrote it and did the same fucking thing again. Watch this. Here's a comparison of going from last year's speech to yesterday's speech over and over and over. It goes for about 1:40, but just hang in there. It's good. Oh, don't give me this. I just played this a minute ago. What the fuck? All right, hold on a sec. Let me reboot this page. Yeah. Oh, by the way, everyone, don't forget, while I do this, we do have our drinking game rules. Any single super chat, and we do social. It means I'm drinking with you guys. Take a sip of beer, and $20 or more, and we'll do shots. And that means everyone out there, can play along. Let's see, which one was this? What the fuck? Now all of a sudden this doesn't want to play. I'm trying to play it directly from Google Drive, and neither of the videos that had up want to play now. I had trouble with my internet earlier. I'm still on air, right? Okay, my internet's still good. Why the hell won't these fucking videos play? Yeah, because YouTube wants to play, but these other videos don't. So that's G. Spearing all Biden's State of the Union speeches, he has talked about the same topics. It's the same thing. They're the same topics, but it is crazy how it's like verbatim It's the same fucking speeches. Oh, now son. Okay, now playing. All right. I don't know why all son now just fucking works. All right, let's go ahead. I get this going now. It's weird. I don't know why.
From the bottom up and the middle out, not from the top down. To build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out, not from the top down. When the middle class grows, the poor have a way up and the wealthy do very well. Because when the middle class does well, the poor have a ladder up and the wealthy still do very well. We'll build a national network of 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations. We're going to build 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations, 10,000 new jobs.
This is amazing. I'll pause it there because this is amazing. And obviously this is from 3 years ago right here. This is when Pelosi was still the speaker. So this is not just last year. This is from every time he's done this now. And it's amazing. He has the exact same numbers even. Well, okay, you said that 3 years ago. Why is it now you're going to do it, but you didn't do it back then?
It's going to create 10,000 jobs. There's been a law on the books for almost a century to make sure taxpayers' dollars support American jobs and businesses. Buy America has been the law since 1933, but we're actually doing it. We'll buy America using federal infrastructure projects to be made in America. That we'd all agree that the present tax system ain't fair. The tax system is not fair. It is not fair.
It's his creepy voice when he leans in. He really wants you to believe him. So he does a really creepy old man voice. Do you believe me now?
Who sit at a dining room table or a kitchen table, chairs at the dining room table, constantly reminding you. The only nation that can be defined by a single word. You guys
remember that? I got to get that clip. USA is a nation that can be defined by one word. That was hilarious. I got to get that clip.
Abilities. I can define it in one word, and I mean this. Possibilities. I'm a capitalist. Look, I'm a capitalist. But capitalism without competition is not capitalism. Capitalism without competition is exploitation. Capitalism without competition is not capitalism. It's extortion. It's exploitation. That's why I propose closing loopholes for the very wealthy who pay a lower tax rate than a teacher and a firefighter. But no billionaire should be paying a lower tax rate than a school teacher or firefighter.
That is total and complete bullshit. Fucking the rich pay over 40%. They pay almost half of their fucking income in taxes. It's amazing that these people get away with these fucking lies. Over 40% they pay in taxes. Kiss my fucking ass. God. Anyways, yeah, the point of that, of course, was it was just repeated. It's the exact same fucking lines year after year. Yeah, he talks about the same topics like one of you guys said, but not only does he talk about the same topics, it's the exact same phrasing. He said the same shit over and over again. You want to talk about plagiarism? He's plagiarizing himself. Vince, where are your chevrons, dude? I assume you must have been gifted a membership. You got to know after a month, the membership expires. There's like an option in there. I think when you go to my page or something like that, there's an option to apply so that you'll continue to pay in for the membership. So, yeah, you must have got gifted and it just ran out, dude. But yeah, go click the membership deal there with the $sign, and you can sign up again. Remember, to anyone else who's new out there, you can be a part of the Simple Jack, Tropic Thunder, or You Went Full Retard, which, again, we're going to have shirts coming out. We've got the designs and everything. 2 consecutive membership months at the You Went Full Retard, and I will have a shirt sent out to you. What is up, Wise Tree? There should be an age limit for any representative, period. You are fucking right. What's up, Venom Blaze? 6 months. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was about to play something bad. I corrected. I hit this button.
Can't tie my shoes, but I can fuck your bitch.
That's not a good way to welcome you. Oh man, yeah. Pretty soon, yeah. Remember, everyone gets promoted every single month. Well, now after I learned this the hard way. After 6 months, it takes you another 6 months before you get promoted to the next level. So, Dermy and someone else is about to become our first captains here because we're about to hit a year. So yeah, I mean, what a fucking amazing joke. Shout out to Dan Bongino, who had that clip. He was giving credit. Someone else made it, though. I don't know who it was. I think you could see it was like something wise. I saw it kind of in the background there. But shout out for the people who, my God, can you imagine having to go through the hours of all these Biden speeches just to have to tie that together? I mean, fuck, man. Kudos to that guy, though, who's one to put himself through the fucking misery of having to make these damn videos. So with that, the list of everything that went down during that speech. What's up, Clinton? No, yeah, the only reason you're running late, Clinton, is because I was actually on time for once. So that's my bad. Yeah, the amazing amount of bullshit that came out of this speech was incredible. But one thing, and I thought about playing this, but it was just like when Biden was walking into the cabinet there, he got greeted by a lot of people who were wearing pins that simply said Laken Riley. I'm going to assume that everyone out there probably knows who this is. What's up, Boosh McFadden, Mr. Reese? How you doing, guys? Vor Axelon, got a jet. All right, we'll see you later, Vor. Thanks for popping in, man. So if anyone there doesn't know, Laken Riley is the Georgia girl who was brutally raped and murdered by an illegal alien. Yes, I have no problem saying illegal alien because they're here illegally. And I mean, horrendous murder. This guy was like, apparently, like he disfigured her skull, for fuck's sake. So a horrendous thing. Biden has never once even said her name. So you can see right when he was walking in, these people were wearing these pins and they kept on pointing at them. I think they're saying that they're like smiling, shaking his hand. You better say her fucking name, asshole. Yeah, you better fucking say her name. And it was clear that it was not actually in the speech. But thank you and big kudos to Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a fucking boss. Shout out to Marjorie Taylor Greene, who managed to hassle him and heckle him into saying it. And so this is what happened as a result of that heckling. Check this out.
I'd be a winner. Not really. Laken Riley, an innocent young woman who was killed by an illegal.
He said Lincoln Riley apparently is a college football coach or basketball. So I saw Lincoln Riley was trending on Twitter, and I'll bet that man was extremely confused.
That's right. But how many of the thousands of people being killed by illegals? To her parents, I say, my heart goes out to you, having lost children myself. I understand.
Who the hell is her parents aren't there. They got invited. He's looking up in the stands. They're not there. It was known that they got invited, and there's 2 seats left open for them because they opted not to come to this. But they're not there. This idiot doesn't even realize that. He's looking up at the stands like he's talking to her parents.
Understand. But look, if we change the dynamic at the border, people pay these smugglers $8,000 to get across the border because they know if they get by. Yeah, the rest of this fucking complete bullshit too. But he didn't. It was clearly not in the speech. Somebody gave him that pin, I think is what happened. Somebody gave him that pin as he was walking in. And then he decided he was going to do this. But it took Marjorie Taylor Greene to have to heckle him into saying it. And he didn't get her fucking name right. And then he uses this to pander. He said, how many thousands of people are killed by illegals? Now, it was corrected later that apparently he meant to say legals. In other words, American citizens. What the fuck's your point, dude? What the fuck is your point? You're saying that
Your America is so fucking dangerous that people are dying in thousands right now. And so her death doesn't matter? Or did you actually, I'm not even going to try to speculate the other way. It was the dumbest fucking thing here. And then he goes on with this bullshit. He starts talking about numbers and everything else. Fucking just close the damn wall. Everyone fucking knows that Trump had this wall, this border closed. We had this country secured, and day fucking one, this asshole came into office and then revoked all of Trump's fucking mandates, and then people flooded in. This is all Biden's fault. Laken Riley's death is on his hands. And it's not just one. I've seen these fucking videos too. People out there trying to say, like, there's some dumbass on MSDNC that try to say, well, we shouldn't be dictating our policy on the border because of one death. Again, minimizing this poor woman who was horrendously murdered by this monster. Her parents are out there mourning her death, and these assholes out there minimize and say that we shouldn't change our policy because of one. Okay, how about we look at all of them, because you're only looking at one. You want to know how much more violence and crimes are being committed by people who are being led into our country? This minute they stepped into our country, they already broke our fucking law. These illegal aliens, when you look at the fucking numbers, are far more likely to commit crimes and largely more to commit violent crimes than actual American citizens. That is a fucking actual statistic. But they want to just look, because Laken Riley is in the news right now. They want to say, oh, it's just one. No, asshole, it's one. That's one life that was taken brutally. And you just want to focus on that and ignore everything else. These are not innocent women and children who are coming through. Some are. But you look at any single snapshot of those fucking border crosses right now, and it is just massive numbers of military-aged males who are not even just coming from South America. They're coming from fucking China, Russia, Iran. You know how many fucking people we found on the terror watch list? I think it's over 200 people just like this year, I think. How many have gone through that we haven't found who are these violent criminals? And you can't even vet all of them. Anyways, yeah, I sound a little fucking heated when it comes to this fucking bullshit. Sorry I had that pulled up that whole time. So yeah, let's this is Marjorie Taylor Greene's response here on Twitter afterwards. Well, actually, Pelosi gave a response first. Pelosi gave this response when talking about, because here's the other thing, because Joe made the oopsie by calling him this murderer an illegal. You're not allowed to do that on the left. You can't call them illegals, because just like AOC says, it's not illegal to be human beings. It's not illegal to be a human being, I think is what her idiotic phrase was. These people are fucking morons. So what are they? What are people like fucking Pelosi focused on for that now? Is the fact that he said illegal. Let's watch this stupid shit.
Now, you should have said undocumented, but that's not a big thing, okay? What's the big thing about
it? No, I actually wasn't even going to ask about that. I was just going to ask more about the moment, but you do think that he should have said undocumented? That wasn't going to be my question.
Well, we usually say undocumented. He said...
Dan.
Look, we're talking about a murder/rapist. And you're worried about using the wrong fucking wording to describe him as whether he's a fucking migrant or an illegal immigrant or whatever the fuck.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Oh.
Retard alert, class.
Actually, I was going to play a different button, but that one actually worked. This is disgusting, man. It's the same thing like when Trump was talking about MS-13 gang members and called them he called them dogs or monsters or something like that. And the fucking MSM, these leftist fucking media got upset at that. Are we worried we're going to offend MS-13 rapists and murderers? What is your why do you care? Yeah, thank you. That was actually perfect. I was going to play the suck a dick thing again. Instead, I played retard alerts. That worked out well. But yeah, I forgot about this. Marjorie Taylor Greene's response there. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? All right, hang in there. See what happens when it's just being me by myself is you end up getting dead air, which I hate. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's look at Marjorie Taylor Greene's tweet in response to Pelosi being concerned about calling this murderer / rapist an illegal. CNN, Marjorie Taylor Greene says CNN wanted Nancy Pelosi to take Pelosi's take on when I forced Biden to say her name. Nancy Pelosi didn't acknowledge Laken Riley, but rather Nancy Pelosi was more concerned with Biden referring to her murderer as an illegal and not undocumented. Disgraceful. Absolutely fucking disgraceful. These people are disgusting. They have no fucking morals. These are the kind of people, they don't care. They don't care about us in any way, shape, or form. They hate us, but they still want votes. And right now they're just pandering. That's all it is. It's this fucking they've created this woke monster now where they are cannibalistic. This woke leftist ideology is cannibalistic. They will eat their own, which is why as soon as somebody slips up in the slightest bit, like saying illegal instead of undocumented, I guarantee he's going to get so much backlash for that. That one single phrase, right? That one single statement when Marjorie Taylor Greene here, kudos to you, girl, by the way. Hell yeah. When she managed to call out Biden to get him to say Laken Riley's name, not only did he piss off everyone on our side because he got the fucking, I don't want to say it that way. He got her name wrong. I want to be respectful to her. He got her name wrong. And he made a fucking bullshit excuse trying to use this pandering now as another way to talk about his fucking border plans and bullshit. And then he also in the same tone managed to piss off his base by using the word illegal instead of undocumented. So way to go, Joe. You managed to piss off everybody with that alone right there. And that's beautiful. As angry as I am with everything and all this bullshit, that was beautiful to see that happen. Yes, they are illegals. As soon as they step into this country, they have now broken our laws and they are here illegally. That's why they are illegal. Can't call them undocumented because they gave them cell phones and debit cards. You're right. And they'll be counted in our census as well. That's another thing. I'll hit on that real quick too, that there is the reason why. I keep on hearing people like saying, either they don't understand why the illegals are being allowed in, or they think it's a mistake or whatever. Here's the fact. Here's what they're doing. They are even the ones who use the fucking phrase, the people on the left, the demographics is destiny. This is a phrase that's been used over and over and over again. It's also when they call us out or try to call us out by saying that we are conspiracy theorists for believing in this replacement theory. It's their theory. They say it out loud. They are proud and happy to say there's video after video after video of them saying that they want and they are happy that America will become a mostly brown nation. They want to scrub out the white people and bring in brown people. These people who are coming here, who are being told that they are being brought here with open hands because Joe Biden and the Democrat Party are so loving. So they want them to come here. They are automatically, immediately lovers of the Democrat Party, not knowing anything about our fucking politics in this country, other than the fact that they're here and giving $10,000 on a cell phone, and a free plane ticket. So by the Democrats. And so not only is this is the reason why, of course, they want to give them documents. They want to give them ID cards so they can vote. But even without that, because it's really hard to do, but they might be able to get it to happen. That's why vote for Trump in November. But not just that, but they flood these people into places like California and New York, where people are leaving in droves. People are abandoning ship out of these terrible fucking blue states. So when they bring illegals into these places in their sanctuary cities and sanctuary states, guess what happens when a census happens? They get counted as residents. because nobody checks. Nobody fucking checks this shit. And why does that matter? Because that gives electoral votes in the elections. When California or New York loses people and they draw out, and these people go to Texas or Florida or others, then the population diminishes and they lose electoral votes when it comes to these the college. Fuck, my brain just shut down. They lose their electoral votes, and therefore the states are no longer strong enough to elect a president. But when you flood these illegals in, then that is the great replacement theory. You're just replacing the people who are leaving your blue sanctuary states that suck for anyone who has to pay taxes. That's why. That's why they are letting these illegals in, is simply to keep the strength. The Electoral College. Thank you, Reese. That's why they want to keep these people flooding in so they can replace all the people who are leaving these states, because the states are becoming weaker when it comes to politics. So the census comes around, and guess what? 2 million people have left. Well, now they've got 2 million people from South America to come right in. It doesn't matter. It's all about importing low information voters who have no personal sovereignty as citizens. Yeah. Yep, absolutely, man. Joe keeps bringing up his son dying. That's another point. With story involving death that is presented to him, his son did not die in the war. He died from a brain tumor as a civilian. You are fucking 100% right. He has said so many damn times that he lost his son Bo in Iraq. Bull fucking shit. No, he didn't. He got out of the military and then he died from a fucking tumor. You lying sack of shit. And then he used the son again. Yeah, you're right. In that fucking sentence right there, when he thought that when a doddering idiot thought he was looking up at Laken Riley's parents, who weren't even there, says, I understand because I lost a son too. Your son died from a tumor. You didn't lose your son. I mean, he lost his son, and my heart, my heart goes out to anyone who lost a child. Biden is still a human being. Well, barely, but yeah, I'm sure he mourned his son's death, but now he uses his son's death as a political talking point now. So, still barely fucking human. He's still a piece of shit. All right, real quick, let me pull up the banner here. The drinking game rules again. Any single super chat will do social, $20 or more, and it'll do shots. It's not expected, but it's fun. I like playing the drinking game. It's always greatly appreciated. That's right. Yeah, he doesn't even remember when his son died. Yeah, that was said when he had to go into deposition. For what was it? He was deposed for the classified materials thing, because he kept secret classified documents in his freaking garage next to his damn Corvette. So I did it. If I did that with one single piece of paper, I'd be in fucking Leavenworth for I don't know how long. I was going to say my whole life. I don't know how long. But yeah, he got deposed. Doesn't even remember when his son died. So many things. And the prosecutor, or whatever his title was, says we can't prosecute Biden on this because he wouldn't be able to. He's too old and senile to face court. However you fucking put it. So the guy is so dumb, he can't be held accountable for crime, but he can run our fucking country. I mean, what a joke we live in here. Biden lost a wife and daughter. He lied and said that the truck driver was drunk. I didn't know about that. Holy shit. So what, they got hit? They got into a car accident by a truck and falsely claimed that the truck driver was drunk. I never knew about that. JB, he's too stupid to participate in his own defense, but smart enough for nuclear codes. I know, dude. It is. I can't believe this shit. I cannot believe that we live in a fucking country like this. This is not America, man. This is not America. And I'm going to say this again. This is the reason why I emphasize to anyone out there who I get there's so many black-pilled people out there, so many people who are so disgruntled because of the election. You think that they're just going to rig it again, so just not even going to vote or anything. That's what they want. I've said this before. That's what they want. Here's the thing. something that Bongino pointed out the other day. Bongino was saying that he, as much as he hates the liberals and hates the Democrats, he said you got to respect them, because even when they lose, they never give up. They never fucking quit. They never get so blackpilled. They say, I'm just putting my hands up, I'm done. We're doing that. We have so many people on our side. We've talked to people here on this show. See people online. You got to understand, you may want to give up. You may feel like we can't win anymore, but they don't do that. They never quit. So yeah, please guys, just, I get that people are blackpilled out there. You got to understand, Trump, I really absolutely believe, unless something extreme happens between now and November, Trump is going to win this. Even if they put in a Newsom or Michelle Obama, who has already said she doesn't even want to do it anyway. She, according to Bongino, who was he was part of the presidential security detail during the Obama years, and he knew the guys who were Michelle Obama's security agents at the White House, and he says he's talked to them. She is extremely I'll call him Mike. Mike is extremely seclusive. There's no way this person wants to be in the spotlight. He says there is very little, if not no chance at all, that Mike Obama will want to run for president. So, but yeah, like I say, though, as black-pilled as you may be, just please know that we got a good chance of winning this. But if you be black-pilled and you give up, if you're telling other people, it's not worth voting, then you're killing our chance of winning, and you're raising this chance of absolutely destroying our fucking country. Because if we lose this next election, I guarantee it's done. I hate to be like that, but if we do not get this shit back, it is done. It's not done right now. It's very close. We are a matter of months away from this country being gone. But it's not done yet. Trump can get back in office, and it will be hell. It'll be absolute hell that Trump will have to go through. It'll be an uphill battle in a lot of ways, but he can still make this fucking work. He can write this shit, man, and I am extremely optimistic about that. Let's see. What are you saying here? Pat Ryan, Democrat in New York, and John James, Republican in Michigan, are proposing a bill to allow immigrants an expedited path to citizenship. Just an FYI. I don't believe that R next to John James' fucking name. Fucking rhinos, man. No, this is. Yeah, they're also trying to get them in the military too. They're trying to get them in the military. They're trying to give access for these people to join our military, get security clearances. Well, we can't even vet them, can't confirm who they are, where they come from, and we're going to put them into our military and give them a path to citizenship that way. What a fucking joke. Yeah, Big Mike won't run 24. They'll ride Joe's idiotic ass. And I don't think they care that much. They got people in the wings for 28. I see great 4 years, but worried about after. Here's the deal, man. You got to remember this. We are in a path right now where we had Trump. We went from Obama, 8 years of Obama, where these people just believe everything was great when really it wasn't. He was the most divisive fucking president of all time. Trump came in and fixed everything, gave us a strong border, fixed our tax system. People were making money. And then immediately after that, Biden came in and destroyed everything. They cannot fucking lie enough to have people actually believe that Trump is still the bad guy and is still ruining things. When he comes back in, he's going to do the same shit he did before. He's going to fix everything. He's going to put out the executive orders to fix our wall, to fix our border. He's going to fix the tax system again. Inflation's going to go down. And people are going to clearly see that they have been lied to this entire time. So the pendulum will always swing. There's no doubt about that, guys. There's no doubt at all. The pendulum is still going to swing at some point. But I see a lot of people are going to wake up in the next few years when Trump comes back. I guarantee it. People are going to wake up and realize, wow, he actually is not as bad as everyone's been saying. Like, look, he was good before. Biden destroyed everything. and then it got good again. And still everyone on CNN and MSNBC are telling me he's bad. And they're going to wake up. I'm telling you, they're going to fucking wake up. Not all of them. Yes, JB, the fucking majority. There are some people out there who are so far gone, it doesn't matter. They're the kinds of people who you can land a fucking an alien saucer right in their lawn and they'll still say aliens don't exist. But there are so many people who are in the middle, so many people who are still like just like classical liberal or just call themselves Democrats, but aren't these extreme woke leftists. They're going to wake up. Okay, they're going to wake up. So that's my point, though. Not all of them will, because some who are so far gone, but there are so many people who are going to wake up. I feel very confident that if Trump does get reelected in this election, that we will be able to put up someone like a DeSantis or a Vivek Ramaswamy and get them elected in the election after that in 2028. I'm very confident about that. So be optimistic, guys. I'm feeling really good about it. I'm feeling pumped, but we can't get complacent. Please get out there. Please tell other people to vote. I get that people are black pilled, but just please, I'm begging you guys, don't let that black pill attitude take over everything in your life. I'm feeling very confident, and I hope you guys can too. Have to fix the Injustice Department. Dude, if Trump doesn't go in and at least attempts to completely dismantle our FBI and build it from the bottom up, then I'm going to be very disappointed in that. I very strongly believe that he's going to do it. And obviously we got to do the same thing with the CIA and the entire Justice Department. It has to all get torn down and built back up again. It has to happen. And I'm confident he'll at least try. Again, it's going to be a very difficult uphill battle, but I think it's something that can happen. All right. We still have a couple other videos here. What was the other one I was going to play? Oh, yes, that's right. This little ditty right here. Now, I'm sure, does everyone realize that we have three equal but separate branches of government? We have Congress, we have the judicial, and we have the executive, which is the president. They are equal but separate branches. So the U.S. president does not have authority over the Supreme Court of the United States. And yet he went on and said this. Oh, I already pulled it up. Watch this.
And with all due respect, justices, women are not without electoral power. Electoral or political power. You're about to realize just how much you're right about that.
That is the president of the United States threatening the Supreme Court. He just straight up fucking threatened our Supreme Court, of whom there are many liberals there. That is mind-boggling to me that anyone would do that. You threaten our Supreme Court. They are your equals. You are not their boss. They are your equals. You cannot tell them what to do. You cannot threaten them. Yeah, and women vote in the justice. I know it makes no fucking sense. One, of course, he's a doddering fucking moron, so he got it completely wrong. He said something about women. Women have electoral, but then he said political, whatever. Okay, here you go. Yeah, Joe acting like Adolf again by attacking the Supreme Court. I know this is fucking scary as shit, man. When a president goes up there and thinks he can threaten, and again, this is the mindset of people who are writing this speech. These are liberal woke activists in his fucking cabinet who don't understand how our country is run. Some moron who has no understanding of the three branches of our government went and wrote that in there to threaten our Supreme Court, to make them do what they want them to do. In other words, in this case, they're trying to bring back Roe versus Wade. They want to, which, again, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know you guys are smart enough to know this, but abortion wasn't outlawed. It went to the states where it should have been, where it always should have been. It is the states' right to determine if they want to do that or not. It's clearly written in the Constitution. I can't remember which amendment it is. Anything that is not clearly written in the Constitution already is the right of the states to decide. Abortion is one of them. But no, I'm going to sit here like Adolf fucking Hitler and threaten the Supreme Court because you did something that I didn't want you to do. So you better watch out for our wrath, Supreme Court. Fuck you. Yeah, and here's the other thing. Yeah, they want to. So this is when they want to pack the court, just add more justices, which will obviously be nothing but liberal justices. And here's the thing. I say you want to do that, libs? Okay. You had 10 justices. Then Trump comes back. Like, let's say Biden actually manages to get away with doing that. Then we're going to add 10. Go ahead. You want to play that fucking game? Next Republican president comes in, he's going to put in 10 conservative judges. You want next time you get your fucking liberal Democrat fucking president again? You want to put in 20 fucking liberal justices? Next Republican, put in 20 fucking conservative justices. We'll play this fucking game all day long. Game on, motherfuckers. This is what the Republicans need to learn too. Stop playing the fucking high road game. Now, obviously, there's some shit we're not going to fucking go down to some levels. We're not going to cheat in the election, but we gotta play on their same fucking level with some of this other shit, though. We gotta stop going on with this cute time bullshit about that's the immoral. We can't. We're better than that to try packing the court. No, fuck that shit. If they're gonna put in fucking justice, then we're gonna do the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. Like. Now, 10th. I think that's what I was thinking too, Vince. I was thinking it might be the 10th Amendment. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of that fucking rant. But it is disgusting that these libs keep on fucking pulling this shit off, and then we have our high moral fucking Republicans who will never fucking do the same shit back. Like I said, we're not gonna cheat in elections. We're not gonna play that fucking game. But there's so much shit that we've got to stop playing this fucking cute time bullshit, though. Seeing this one last article I wanted to show about this. We can go 52 minutes. All right. I thought I was actually gonna go through this all pretty quick. This one, I saw this fucking title and I lost my fucking head. Fact check: Katie Britt claims Biden halted construction of border wall. Katie Britt is can't remember what I think she's a congresswoman out of Wednesday. She got apparently she's awesome. I know nothing about it, but apparently she is a really badass fucking politician for conservatives. She's the one who gave the rebuttal after the Biden speech. I didn't see the rebuttal. I thought about playing it on here, but I opted nah. But just what a fucking joke of an article this is. First off, yes, you want to try to tell us that with this fucking misleading line that Biden didn't halt the construction of a border wall?
Retard alert. Retard alert, class.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know for a fact that he did. But here's what it says. Alabama Senator Katie Britt faced mockery and pushback after delivering GOP's response to President Joe Biden's State of the Union address on Thursday. Why does this keep bouncing? That's annoying. Britt aimed to skewer Biden on his record on immigration, crime, and safety issues and the economy. Delivered from her kitchen table, her rebuttal was directed at my fellow moms across the country. Not sure where the whole facing ridicule thing is coming in yet. Speaking about immigration and the crisis at the southern border, it's amazing that they did say crisis. They're acknowledging that there is a crisis at the southern border. That's pretty surprising coming from these fucking people. Britt claimed that construction of the wall between the U.S. and Mexico has been stopped. The claim. During her speech delivered after the State of the Union, Britt said Biden halted construction on the border wall when he took office. Fact. Britt's claim was part of a border wall argument about Biden's actions since he became president. The senator argued that he inherited the most secure border of all time from Donald Trump, a claim that analysts have questioned. What the hell does that even mean? Analysts have questioned. What the fuck? You even just said up here that there is a crisis at the southern border, and then you want to say that there are analysts are questioning the claim that the border wall was secure. Why is this page jumping? That is so fucking annoying. Oh, all right. continuing, while Britt is right that Biden suspended further construction of Trump's border wall extension, shouldn't have to go any further than that. She was right. He fucking did. He stopped the construction of the border wall, but they continue. The president has approved new construction since then. Really? In October 2023, just a few months ago, after being in office for almost 3 fucking years, the White House was criticized for approving development of a new section of border wall in southern Texas. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't heard of any construction happening on the border of any more wall. Maybe it's happened. Maybe they did, but approve of it. But I haven't heard of any construction happening. The controversy was sparked. What in the actual fuck is going on with this page? The controversy was sparked by a notice posted in the Federal Registry. Blah 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 blah. I'm not going to go. It needs context, guys. They classify it as needs context. It says Biden did halt further construction of Trump's border wall project when he took office, calling it a waste of money. I'm about to lose my fucking mind on this goddamn page. However, the Biden administration later approved the development of 20 new miles of wall in Texas. Oh my fucking God.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
This is
Retard alert, class.
This is the dumbest shit. She claimed Biden stopped the construction of the border wall, and he did. But you still say it needs context because 3 years later, they approved for 20 more miles to be constructed. I can't with these people. I can't. I bet the article was AI generated. They plugged a hole about a quarter mile wide I'm not sure what the rest of that means. It's just, oh my God. Didn't Biden recently challenge Texas via the Supreme Court to make them remove the razor wire? Yes, they did. Yes, they absolutely fucking did. See, this is what happened. You try to actually get into the head of these fucking psycho leftists, and it hurts my brain. You just can't with these fucking people. Yep, and the ruling allowed feds to access the border, but didn't order Abbott to stop. Yeah, I was actually really concerned about that for a bit, looking at what was going down because, this is another thing that Bonjun talked about, that if we end up seeing the beginning or how a civil war will start here, it won't be us. It won't be us specifically fighting. It will be federal government versus state government and the guys with guns involved. So exactly what we start seeing start going down there. When you look at these federal agents want to show up with guns, and Texas Governor Abbott calls in the National Guard, and now you've got the two sides, and the federal government is saying, "Hey, we are now ordering you to give us access," and over here saying, "Hey, what we're doing is working. You can go suck a fucking dick." That's a scary situation. That is a scary situation, but that is exactly how we could end up seeing a civil war break out when something like that happens. So Walker, Texas Ranger versus Feds. That is a show I want to see. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's a fucking mess. Again, like I said, I'm shocked that fucking Biden managed to get through over an hour of talking and not sound like a complete fucking doddering idiot. But apparently, from what I understand, I saw somebody say that Biden's fucking schedule is extremely light. the past few days. And so what it sounds like is they gave him plenty of time to get his nappy naps in, eat his pudding and his ice cream, and then have at least somewhat of a fucking element of brain function to get through the speech. And I'm sure a lot of fucking drugs. I can't. I want to know what the fuck they're giving him to get through that speech, because I'm in a weird mindset today. That's why even I'm fucking like sent a little bit of a fucking Biden brain myself. My God, though. I gotta imagine if I managed to take whatever it is that they're giving him, a fucking drug cocktail, it'd probably kill me. My brain would probably explode. So yeah, that's great, guys. Thank you. Yeah, that's all. We managed to make a whole hour. All right, cool. Much shout out and thanks to all of you amazing people out there who came and checked this out. So yeah, actually yesterday we had I can't remember what his name is. We had an Army vet who I met at the meetup in Orlando, the Friday Night Types meetup. And this poor guy is in a wheelchair now. And unfortunately on YouTube, I can't even say what it was that put him in the wheelchair. I think we're allowed to say it was he was forced to take a certain thing that had a pointy end at it, had some fluid in it, and it went into his arm. And yeah, now his entire life is fucked up. So he was going to come on yesterday. I think what we're rescheduling him for next Thursday on Knife Hands. And what we're going to do, we're going to have him on. Obviously, we're going to do the same thing we are here. We're going to stream on YouTube and on Rumble. And we'll start the show off and talk and do like we normally do. We'll go through intros. I'll talk to chat and everything like that. But then because we can't talk about this topic, unfortunately, on YouTube, we're going to go over to Rumble exclusives. So we'll probably do maybe about like a half hour here on YouTube, and then it'll be only on Rumble after that. It's going to be a great conversation. The guy, he's an advocate now. He travels all over the country as an advocate for people who are injured in this way. It's so fucking dumb. I can't even say this on here. So yeah, it's gonna be a great conversation. I'm gonna be very happy to do an entire show over on Rumble and not have to censor ourselves like we have to over here, fascist fucking YouTube. So if you guys haven't already gotten onto our Rumble, go to Vets Talking, just like here. Drop the G and you'll find me over there. Sign up over there, and I mean, don't even bother showing up here on YouTube. Just start the show over there on Rumble, so you don't have to transfer over. But yeah, you guys don't want to miss that conversation, man. You do not want to miss that conversation. That's going to be a really good one, and obviously, it's going to have to suck to have to talk to him about that, because yeah, it's a bad situation for him. Let's see. What'd you say here? Skinamax Saturday next week. Are you all reviewing American Society of Magical? Apparently not. People aren't getting in trouble for saying it's Negroes. I probably should watch that, shouldn't I? Yeah, I probably should watch that. So we can talk about that. I'll see if I can get some of the other people on the panel to talk about that. This is a real movie, guys. The American Society of Magical Negroes. And I just saw a commercial for it on TV. I was at a restaurant earlier, and they had a commercial for it. I pointed at the TV, laughing. They actually got it on here. Oh man, I wasn't sitting next to anybody. I want so bad a pack. Look at this. This is a real fucking movie. Oh, these people are so fucking crazy. Yeah, just we're gonna have to watch it just to talk about the cringiness and the fucking weird shit in there. Trying to give me a little bit of a laugh. Well, yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it's a good way. Annie Pickle, what is up? Jumped over and followed over on Rumble. What's up, man? Yeah. So you didn't like Dune? I'm sorry, man. I gotta ban you. How do I see? How do I do this? No, I love Dune, man. I love Dune. Fuck, we talked about nothing but Dune for like 3 hours last Saturday. I wasn't planning on doing that, but holy flying fuck! Hey, Mr. Reese, what is up, dude? Appreciate that, man. Get a little shot before we take off here. I don't have my decanter because I was in a fucking hurry. I did this last minute, so I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna put a spout on the bottle here. And what I like about that too is I got these nice tall Hornitos glasses now. This is still a half a shot, but it looks like so much fucking more because it's a narrow glass. So yeah, much appreciated for the $20 by Mr. Reese. He says, keep away from the black pills, everyone. Great show, Adam. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, buddy. I really appreciate that. I can't say that enough. Anytime a situation comes up like this where it's last minute, I wasn't, nobody else is able to join me. So I really don't know how the show is going to go. I love our panel so much that I would never take credit for the shows being as great as they are, because we have such an amazing panel of other people who have such great opinions and are humorous, funny, entertaining, and it's an entire team effort. So when it's going to be just me, it's like I'm pretty worried, because I know this show is not just about me. I know I'm not what brings all the success of this channel. It's a team effort. So the fact that you guys were here and you want to hang out, watch me just jabber on for an hour makes me feel really good, man. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. And since they were just getting things started, let's do it right.
It has begun.
Let's see. What should we do? I'm not going to make you have to watch Dermy dance. Let's tase him in the face. I think it's everyone's favorite.
Here you go. That's the stuff. I like the intensity. Eye of the tiger. Good. You're holding 50,000 volts, little man. Don't be afraid to ride the lightning.
Stop! No! In the face! In the face!
Thank you, Mr. Reese. Much appreciated. Yeah, 18. We've actually got 24. There's 4 people watching over on Twitter as well. Guys, on Twitter, I can highlight your chats. So whoever's watching over there, drop a comment. I can highlight your chats. But I do appreciate it. So we got 24 people between YouTube and Twitter. And yeah, I don't know why we have not been getting very good live numbers on Rumble lately. I'm not sure why, because Rumble was very good for a while there, and it's almost like it just dropped off. I don't know why. What is up, Lazio, the instigator? Where's my Army aviators at? I actually joined the Army initially to want to move up to become a helicopter pilot. I almost did that. Initially, I want to start my career off by still going enlisted, and I wanted to be a door gunner. Like I want to be a crew chief on a helicopter. Especially, I really want to be. That's not the point. But I didn't. I had to learn that to do that, you have to be a mechanic, aircraft mechanic. And I'm like, I am not mechanically inclined. Like I have no interest in being a mechanic either. So like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have taken that route. But I did actually, my last year I went through the process to put in my packet to become a warrant officer and to go to flight school. There was a very extensive process. I had to go through warrant officer school, you have to get a recommendation from a warrant officer. Also, I had a CW5, a chief warrant officer from Special Forces, gave me a recommendation. I went through, I had to get 10 more points on my GT score. So I went through an entire month-long course to relearn that shit. And then I took the test again, and I got that boosted up. I started a lot of work on the packet to go to the flight aptitude battery. And it just didn't happen, man. But I was on the train though. I was getting ready to do it. I was getting ready to go to the flight aptitude battery, go to warrant officer school, and go be a helicopter pilot. But it didn't happen. Yeah, I didn't have a low GT score. It just wasn't high enough because to become a pilot, it has to be high. I can't remember what it was. I think I don't remember, but yeah. Oh well. Laszlo was a 15 Tango for 20 years. I do not know what a 15 Tango is. I've never heard that MLS code. What is that? Oh, 220. Oh yeah, yeah, it definitely wasn't 220. Yeah, 110. That's what I was thinking. And I think I was only at like 5 off actually too. Oh, Blackhawk mechanic, nice. So does that mean you were crew chief as well? You went up and did the fucking my dream of being a door gunner, which obviously as a kid, it's just something. It just seems like it's a cool thing to do. Like, it would have been, but at the same time, it's your job is not door gunner though. You know, your job is crew chief. So that's awesome though. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, dude. Oh, actually, yeah. And when I was at the restaurant earlier, I met a 26-year career Green Beret at a place here called the Highlander here at Lake of the Ozarks. Definitely, I'm gonna do an interview with him at some point. What's fucking crazy as well is that my unit, 173rd Airborne Brigade, when it did a combat jump into northern Iraq, there was an element of Green Berets on the ground, and he just happened to be one of them. So he was. We were there in Iraq at the same damn time, and I'm gonna do an interview with him. The dude is a really fucking cool dude. I mean, he's a fucking big guy too. So I mean, that way, you know, you can definitely tell he must have been, you know, Green Beret or something like that. But just his demeanor, though, he's really, really cool dude. So looking forward to doing that. We're gonna have to do a pre-recorded interview with him. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna start doing more stuff like that also. Oh, and guys, let me know out there. Do you think I should do these knife hands more often? Because, you know, we do it solely on Thursday, but I'm thinking that it might make sense to do it. Like if there's big stories out there, big news things going on, then just maybe occasionally pop on whatever fucking day. Could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever. And then just talk about the big news going on. Do you think that's a good idea? I'm going to guess it's probably not anybody out there is going to say no. But living in misery. What do you say here, Andy? Knife hands is a given. That's right. Oh yeah, okay. Living in misery, stay away from East St. Louis. No shit, dude. I fucked up one time. I went up there for a Battlehawks game. XFL, fucking love Battlehawks. Season tickets, cheap as shit. I'm front row in the end zone. Yeah, I fucked up, and my hotel that I was staying at was pretty nearby to where I think they like the Busch Stadium district, the baseball where the Cardinals are and everything. It was walking distance, so I decided to walk. Bad idea. Bad fucking idea. I'm pretty sure that was East St. Louis. And holy shit, I am so lucky I didn't get fucking stabbed, murdered, fucking ran over in that short little walk. You better believe I took a fucking Uber back, though. Oh my fucking God. That place is so fucked. Yeah, misery altogether as a state ain't bad. Lake of the Ozarks is fucking great. Super based here. Very conservative area. But fuck, man, St. Louis and Kansas City, what a fucking mess we've got in those two corners up there. What is Tom Wright over on Twitter? Hey, Adam, it's Tom W checking in the Twitter chat. What's up, dude? I think it's pretty cool. I have noticed that there's been quite a few more people. By quite a few, I mean like going from none to like, oh, we got 7 people watching over there right now. It's cool. What's up, everyone over on the Twitters? So yeah, that's kind of cool. We got people watching over on Twitter as well. I'd be very curious to see where that app is going to go, because they're going to turn into an everything app. Like I saw Jeremy on Friday Night Tights made a great joke. He said when talking about the idea that X is going to start doing videos, like, I don't know what the hell big deal is. I've been watching X videos for years already. Xvideos.com is a porn site. Like no one got the joke, but I got it. So. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys again so much for everyone being out there. We're up to 30 people again over here, just talking about military shit and what's up 13 over on Rumble. So yeah, again, I look forward to next Thursday. Obviously, we got tomorrow. We got Skinamax Saturday. I do believe we don't have any guests, but it's just going to be a good conversation. We're going to talk about some of the shit that's going on. Apparently, there's going to be another fucking shutdown of Hollywood, and we're all going to laugh our asses off. Again, the reason it's great to talk about these pop culture things is because, like I say, pop culture is downstream from from politics. So the fact that we can point out all the shit about Hollywood burning, all these companies are shutting down, all these projects and these movies are being canceled, it is just a great indicator of the fact, again, that we are winning. And I feel very confident about that. So check out Skinamax Saturday tomorrow, guys. It's always 10 o'clock Eastern. And Thursday, again, check it out on Rumble. Hop over to Rumble if you haven't already. Subscribe over there, ring the bell, and we're going to have our conversation next week about a topic we cannot talk about over here. I can't even describe it, but again, somebody who was injured by a certain pokey thing that he was forced to take, and he's now an advocate for people who are going through these kind of injuries. So check that out. It's going to be a great conversation. We're going to do that all on Rumble next week. So make sure you're over there. Thank you guys again. If you're new here, please do a favor and double tap that like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications so you always know when we're on here and we're dropping videos. And remember to share this out there with everyone, guys, because as always, you don't got to be a veteran. Just don't get butthurt. You've been warned.
Open those arms.
Oh, God! Ah!